Hi, this is an introduction to Cuéntame, Episodio Uno, and this is the teacher's edition, which can also be shared with the students. I wanted to show you how it fits in with the Cuéntame goal-centered. So in this version, we work with the story, and we have all of the words right here that are going to be worked with. So in 1 week, the students would learn this, and then learn the story and the questions and games and a parallel story. In this version, each word has its own set of activities instead of just being a part of the larger whole. So now that you see how it works, I'm going to take you through it. And these are the gestures and the images to introduce and establish meaning. And then we have a song that you can use to talk about the days of the week. And the actions, now the students can copy what the teacher is doing. They could do it on their own. They could have one come up and do it. And these are, of course, with the actions that were just taught. And you could go down and use those in the classroom. These are responses. So they have the image, and the teacher asks, do you eat bananas on Monday? And stand up if you do. Tap your head if you do. So they don't need to produce, but right here, if they want to, they can say, sí, como. And when they practice on their own, they have the translation. The same thing with vas. Yes, I go to the veterinarian on Monday. The questions.
Do you go to the art sick on Monday?
So in the bottom right, you can change which you practice with, and the teacher most
¿Practicas
likely
el básquetbol el lunes?
will most likely want to use the flashcards as they teach in class, with the audio off, and students can mess with this and do with audio, slow or fast. The Ask a Story, we have this in each one. So it gives you instructions on how to use it. And you put up your pieces for the 3 times, and you choose your one character, and they could do whatever they want. This is just a basic guide. And then they're going to choose 3 locations that they're going to go to and 3 things that they're going to eat. And then the whole time you get to ask them lots and lots of questions. Individually, that's the whole purpose of this. It's not as much to tell the story as to be able to co-create together and ask questions. So you could have one student who is writing the story that you just wrote with your own stuff, and then another student who could be drawing illustrations, or someone who is using this to illustrate what's going on. And this is kind of fun because it's free. You don't need to sign up for it. Just afterwards, you can take a screenshot of it. So let's put her up here. I love this. I think it's so much fun. They also have the option to draw their story, print this out, and as they're asking it, they can say what's going on. And then you come last to the story where the teacher can tell. And the point of having these images is so you can ask lots of questions again. How many cats are there? What color is the cat? What day is it? Where are they? All in Spanish. And so after you go through and ask this about what's going on, the students can read and listen.
El lunes, Garfield, un gato famoso.
And then you can play games. Now, I just played this last night with my kids. And I don't use the text-to-speech because it's lame. But if they're on their own, they can. It will read it for them. But I just kept saying it, and they were listening and reading. And, oh, what comes next? Oh, wait, this word, that's what you said. So it just keeps them reading, and it's great. So let me just X out of the comment box. Same thing for La Gatita. And we have, this is the story we're going to do. Obviously, you want to tell it first, so that you can make it comprehensible to them. The Ask a Story, again, it will give you instructions on how to set it up. And we also have a bingo spinner on this one. This is in English, so the teacher would obviously say it in Spanish, but here's the reinforcement. And the students can scan this to get their bingo card, or it will appear and they could mark their bingo based on their answers, get a new board and clear. So you're getting all these reps in about what type of animal they have, and then they all get to kind of respond at the same time by playing. And images to ask questions about the cats to get reps in, and then we have the actions for this. So they act all of these out. Of course, the teacher is helping with comprehending this. And these are our words that, and the gestures for this word. So we have ve, también. We also have sees. So you use that in your repetition. What do you see? And there we go. So I'll take you through one more. This last one is nice because it also has the lectura, which is after each about 2 or 3 sets of words, you have a longer story. So here's version uno, and all of the words and stories kind of come together in here. And so they can read this. It's a repetition. It's building it up. And I really love the spiraling in this. And let me see if the Ask a Story is a little bit different for this one. Let me see. Read all the same. So you choose one character for this one. This will always guide you if you don't know exactly what to do. They're going to go to 3 places, kind of the same thing. And I think that's it. Basically, you have the gestures, you have the actions, and that's it.